It's been an explosive 4 weeks.
Don't goad me. I'm not going to shut up.
I'll shove it up your ass.
Don't speak to me like that.
You are repulsive.
Let me talk. You've done it for 4 weeks.
But it all comes down to this.
I am a finalist.
Get in!
Being told I'm liked is really hard.
I suppose I'm a finalist. I'm shocked.
I've never been a finalist in anything. I'm really chuffed.
Tonight, we crown your champion. Will it be Calum, Katie Hopkins, Katie Price, Keith, or Michelle? Who wins Celebrity Big Brother? You decide. Final of Celebrity Big Brother. Please welcome your host, Emma Willis.
Hello and welcome to the live final of Celebrity Big Brother. So, Calum, Katie Hopkins, Katie Price, Keith and Michelle are the final 5 celebrities left in the house. And tonight, you will crown one of them your winner. They have managed to last 31 days. And what a 31 days they've been. We have seen bitching, backstabbing and broken bunnies. And whether you love them or loathe them, they have given us 4 weeks of unmissable TV. But who has entertained you the most? Who has given their all? Who deserves to take the title tonight? That is up to you. Now, a wise man once said, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. But that is a load of rubbish, because every single one of those celebrities in that house wants to win, and they need your votes. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 644 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. For Calum to win, add 03. For Katie Hopkins to win, add 07. For Katie Price to win, add 15. For Keith to win, add 09. For Michelle to win, add 11. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. And if you're voting via the app, remember, buy your vote credits in good time to use them. Voting closes in tonight's live final. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up.
For full terms, go to the Big Brother website. The vote will be freezing for the first time in just over 3 minutes. Now, we have got an amazing show for you tonight, and joining us for the ride are some familiar faces. Please welcome our ex-celebrity housemates. They look like they're being on their best behaviour for once. OK, soon we will find out who you have put in 5th place. But before that, let's see how the remaining housemates spent their last day in the house.
Day 30, 12:01 p.m. Due to issues with her recent breast surgery, Big Brother has arranged for Katie Price to leave the house later today for a medical consultation. Katie is discussing her housemates' reaction to this news.
I'm very good at sensing, like, you know, sometimes you feel like you're walking out the room and you know you're being talked about behind your back. I know that goes on. I've even felt, I think it's gone on this morning, whether I'm being paranoid. Because, like Kate said to me, you know, I hope I haven't gone on about my tip, but it hasn't smelt like this, so that's why I'm, like, fucking
that's fair enough.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Don't stop talking just because I've come in a room.
Oh, no, I'm just thinking what I'm saying. like, if I go, would I come back in?
Yes.
Am I going to come? And I'm like, well, I don't know.
But to have come this far and then miss out on the last...
Because it would be buzzing, wouldn't it?
But you have to think in your own head, and I mean
the doctor
this,
says to me...
You only take part in the telly show.
Yeah. If the doctor says, oh, my God, you can't come back in, then obviously I won't. But I'd want to know their reason why, because I feel all right.
What's the point of coming back in? Like, what's the point?
To finish off the show, like everyone
You didn't start the show. So what's the point in coming back? Like, if you're healthy, you could spend more time with your children.
But I've been here 3 weeks, so I have been in the show, in my eyes.
Well, in my eyes, you have.
That's what I mean.
I know.
Do you know what I feel? I feel she doesn't want me back for a reason.
Oh.
Price is having a quiet chat with Chegwin about not coming back.
She really shouldn't, honestly.
We all know that. If you ask someone the question, what are you coming back for?
Oh, yeah.
It's vanity. You want to walk out. I see, yeah. You want the attention of walking out. Yeah. But to admit that is a hard thing to push someone to admit, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why I'm pushing her.
Especially when they don't want to.
Yeah, what are you coming back for? It's the buzz. No, that's not the answer. I think it's an interesting idea about choosing a TV show over health at a certain point.
Crazy.
I'm here to stay to the end, like everyone else.
And I think it'd be nice to have you here, because that's what the viewers are voting for. Not only that, it's a feeling of achievement, isn't it? Because the end is when you walk out that door.
That's what I mean.
That's it. I know, so enjoy it.
I don't know, I'm just sensing she just doesn't want me here. I don't know why. Like, 1 minute she's like, are you all right, you all right? Then why would you come back? Why would you... It's like she's saying mixed things to me.
If there's only 4, it just makes your chances better, maybe.
I know, I don't know. I don't care now.
No, I don't.
3:32 p.m. Katie is talking about being in the final.
I'd never, ever, ever win it, but imagine if I did, what would be said then?
Oh, God, I'd be over the moon.
No, I'd get absolutely crucified by everyone, wouldn't I?
If your senses...
I won't, but imagine if I did.
Right. It's so funny.
I know.
Oh, my God, I'd laugh.
How did she win it? She weren't in it long enough. What did she bring to the house?
She came in 10 days after the melee. Avoided a big chunk of the battleground. She hasn't done anything.
I'd feel so robbed, dude.
Right. But she does have a legion of fans, which brought her in here to the end for doing nothing.
Shit. She didn't even jump in on someone's side when someone was being completely
that was my
That's
reason
the thing
in the
that
nominations.
fucks me off.
If she came top 3 or something, that would kill.
I know. I could.
Checkers and I, or
the only thing that
whoever.
I would like is just to see your face off the back of that. Just 'cause it would make me laugh
What if she won?
so much. Your eyes would be like rage. It'd be like like furnaces behind them.
It's crazy.
I think in a way, her world is she's used to turning up, being Katie Price,
And
tink, back in the car, and then going home and being this person. And it turns out this person's just thick, not that funny. I know you find her funny, and obsessed by her boobs still, and has her priorities all sorts of wrong places, and doesn't know much English.
(6:56 p.m. Big Brother has laid on a special fairy tale dinner for the finalists.
Cheers. Calum, you're the only one who looked me in the eye.
There you go.
Cheers.
7 years.
So look, I'm going to raise a toast. My toast is very simple. I came here for a journey, and it's turned out to be a real hellhole. I can't tell you. I will not forget the bad times, but I'll certainly remember some of the fantastic times we had. So, cheers. It's been great.
I want to say congratulations to all of you for making it to the final. For me personally, it has been a mad experience of some seriously awkward, twisted times, met with some brilliant, funny, hilarious moments. But overall, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and I look forward to what's to come. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hopkins.
I haven't got a chance, have I?
I came in here ready to rip your head off because you know I don't see eye to eye with the way that you think out here. And the beautiful thing is, I don't have to, because I saw who you are inside. You'll talk shit, I won't support it, but I'll always support you because you're amazing.
Lovely.
So I'll keep it short and sweet, like me. All I'd like to say is, obviously, I came into the house just over a week later than you guys. And all I can say is thank you for making me feel really welcome, which you all did. It's just one crazy whirlwind 3 weeks that I've experienced. And I feel like I've been in a tumble dryer.
That's a good expression.
And now I'm coming out the end. It was all a bit of a nightmare.
So, I guess coming into the Big Brother house is a real risk for me because there's a Katie Hopkins that everybody else knows on the outside that was booed. And I've been grateful that you've all been so generous with your time and generous with your understanding for me to actually not necessarily be big, bolshy, cowbag. I've been able to just be much more me. Thank you.
Hey, well done.
Thank you, baby.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all very much. That was lovely.
I'm going to bed now.
Yeah. Pajamas.
Off now.
Has the twisted fairy tale lived up to everything you hoped it would?
No, it's been shit.
Yes!
Brother, you go. You sorry, go on.
For those of us who've been here from day one, no
Is that a dig again, Michelle?
No offense,
They
Frankie.
keep digging at me
But-
because you brought me in 10 days late. It's
Listen,
not my fault.
listen, bitch, shut up!
And I'm still here, so deal with it.
This is another argument!
Boring old slag, fuck off!
You sit on a fucking fence every fucking day. Fuck off, dickhead.
If you think I'm Switzerland, fuck off.
You call us the mean girls? Well, you're a fucking scumbag. Bitch, please, bye.
You're a piece of shit and no one likes you.
You are the most sweet-faced person.
I'm not in here to make friends. I don't care.
I'm not going to shut up because people say, all right, enough with the gay.
I'm safe, I'm calm, and my intention is good.
It's the Perez show. I'm Perez fucking Hilton.
So you've been voting since Monday for the housemate you want to win, and the vote lines have now frozen for the first time tonight. So let's get down to business. It's eviction time. Are you ready to find out who's in 5th place? Good. The results are in. It's time to talk to the house. Celebrity Big Brother house, this is Emma. Calum. Katie Hopkins. Katie Price. Keith. Michelle. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 5 days, the British public have been voting for their winner. I can now reveal the housemate with the fewest votes, and in 5th place is... Michelle.
Oh, Michelle.
Okay, it's all right.
Pat yourself, yeah.
It's all good.
Listen, nail it, yeah. I will see you in a couple
Michelle,
minutes,
it's
okay?
time to leave the Celebrity Big Brother house. Please say your goodbyes.
It's all good.
You'll be sweet.
Oh, I know. Oh, God.
I know.
Well done, babe.
Sad
Yeah?
to lose any.
Got it.
Nail it. You've got this,
Work
right?
it, work
Michelle,
it.
remember the steps.
Michelle, you have come 5th. Please leave the Celebrity Big Brother house.
Love you!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Michelle has claimed 5th place. You guys have decided that her time has come, but did she find life in the house and walk in the park, or was it a real drag? We'll be finding out after the break, but first, let's open the lines once again for you to continue voting for your winner. And I can tell you that tonight, it is incredibly close, so every vote really does count. Here's Marcus.
From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 644 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. For Calum to win, add 03.
You know, I know.
For Katie Hopkins to win, add 07.
It's the whole thing, isn't it? I know. It's Michelle.
For Katie Price to win, add 15. For Keith to win, add 09. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. And if you're voting via the app, remember, buy your vote credits in good time to use them. Voting closes in tonight's live final. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch up. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
She sort of knew, so I said that little face. Did she?
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother, the live final! So, Calum, Katie Hopkins, Katie Price and Keith are still in the house and therefore still in the running to be crowned this year's Celebrity Big Brother winner. Who takes the title is down to you. We're going to be freezing the lines again in 3 minutes, so don't hang about. Get voting. But for now, we are joined by your 5th place housemate. It's Michelle! Now, you always said you didn't beat around the bush, you wanted to make it to the final, and you did.
I did!
Yay!
I was so excited, I did.
You must be so pleased.
Huge coup for me. I knew what I was up against with those 4 in there with me because they're all brands, essentially, here. And I am a girl on a show on Netflix that isn't even on the air here. So for me to get there with 4 big brands in the UK, I feel very honored, blessed, and humbled.
But you are very likeable.
Thank you.
Like, from the minute we saw your VT going into the house, it was like, she's a cool chick.
Aw,
you know
thanks,
what I mean?
Emma.
Don't you agree?
Thank you.
Cool chick. We know that you are a massive fan of the UK culture.
And it's no lie.
No, I know that.
Right,
and I know that you've watched every single Big Brother.
Yeah.
So did it live up to your expectations?
It was more than any other season I've ever seen before. And not just being in it, watching all the seasons that I've seen, this was hell compared to any other season. I've watched all of them. Leo Sayer, Gary Busey, they ain't got nothing on this season. Nothing.
I know, and as we were just talking about, we only watch an hour a night, and that was pretty stressful. So living in it 24 hours a day, you must be frazzled.
You know, one thing that's true about me being a Virgo and being a woman who is in control, I do not give in to child's play. If I have something that's worth fighting for, I'm gonna say it. I am not, when there's so much crap going on in this world, I'm not going to fight with you because of your petty drama. Sorry about it. No.
What would you be talking about when you talk about petty drama?
I'm talking about Lord Voldemort, he who shall not be named.
There he is.
Yeah, that one.
Let's talk about gameplay. You can see how everybody kind of thinks about him here as well. Let's talk about game playing.
I don't think it was a game. I think that's who he is.
I don't just mean Perezzo, but there's lots of talk about game players in the house, and it's a game, it's a game.
Yeah.
He's playing games, she's playing games.
Yeah.
Did you have a strategy before going into
my
the
strategy
house?
was to be me completely and really show the UK how much I love them and show the community that I care about how much I want to stand for them and be a voice for them and never give up and never surrender. Silence equals death in any cause that you have, and I'm never going to stop. So for me, I stayed true to that. I stayed the course. I didn't give in, and I'm never going to stop. So.
Talking of staying true to yourself, You knew Perez before he went into the house.
This much.
And then you've lived with him.
Yeah.
So the Perez you knew before, you may not have known him very well, but how you did know him, did it measure up to the guy that you met in the house?
Well, the funny thing is, he knows Katie Price as much as he knows me, but he has been completely in Katie Price's you-know-where the entire time because she can do something for him, and she's got a name. I don't register enough on his fame factor, so he can care less about me. If that were me, it would be me that he's up. I don't think he cares about her. I think he cares about her fame.
So do you think he was the biggest game player?
No, I don't think he was a game player. I think he was just in there to make a name of notoriety or of infamy for himself, and he did just that. I don't know if that's a game. Is that a game?
Well, no,
I just think he was being an ass.
With respect to being up Katie Price's and doing something
Hoo-ha.
for himself.
Yeah.
Hoo-ha. Now, we know, as we've said, how much you are an Anglophile and you love everything.
It's true.
Everything
it's not
over
a lie.
Here. So let's go to your best mate in the house, Katie Hopkins. She has quite a reputation here. How much did you know about her before you went into the house?
Look, what I knew of her, I hated, and that's the truth. And I told her to her face day one, I hate everything you stand for. I think what you try to do is good. Your execution is horrendous.
Yeah.
You're not going to change people's points of views when you're being so negative about it. She disagreed. I stood by mine, and we just ended up getting along. She's right, I'm left, and there's some love in the middle.
How do you think, though, that how can she be like that with you, but not with other people? How can she go, OK, you don't agree with me and I don't agree with you, but let's agree to disagree. But everybody else in there, whether it's Katie Price, Perez, Keith, if they don't agree with her point of view, then she will just keep going and going and going.
Because
why wouldn't she do that with you?
She wouldn't dare. She's not that dumb. She's a smart woman, that's why.
People did speculate about whether she had a strategy of keeping you close because you were quite a strong woman.
Possibly, but I do believe the friendship is real. I don't believe that there was any manipulation there. I think there's a true friendship. She had every opportunity to go against me or to do whatever she wanted, and she didn't. She didn't choose to talk behind my back. She didn't do anything. Keeping me close when people don't know me here, except for the gays, what's that going to do for her? She loves the gay community. That's the one community. I said, so why don't you have something out for the gay community? She's like, because they're the smartest, wittiest people I know. I said, all right, friends, done.
Done. You were very tight from the beginning, and as you said, you kind of trusted her and you think that it was a genuine friendship.
Yeah.
But the past few days, we have seen you question it.
I questioned it.
What was that point? And
I did not
why?
question the friendship. I questioned why she would lay on the floor and share a coffee with Perez, like kicking her feet like they were in a malt shop in 1952.
It did seem like it suddenly changed. Like
I had to walk out of
him,
the room.
And then all of a sudden, they're chatting and being friends.
Well, I said to her in the bedroom, I said, did my head in a bit. Had to leave the room when you're sitting there. And what I chalked it up to, that was literally the most boring day in the house. There was, I can't even tell you how boring. Words do not describe, because there was nothing. You were letting us fester, nothing to do. But even at that point, because of integrity, which is very important to me, I could not sit there and watch it. And when I told her, she literally looked at me and said, I don't blame you. So she knew what she did was weird and uncool. So she didn't fight with me. She didn't argue it. She knew what she did was not right.
Right. And apology? Or just
didn't need to apologize.
Or just an acknowledgement?
That was an acknowledgement, because she said I would have walked out too.
Okay.
She got it.
Listen, congratulations on coming 5th.
Thank you.
We never have very much time on finale
No,
night to talk to
no,
people,
it's all good.
But you'll be on Bots with Rylan later, and there'll be
Yay,
so much
I
more
love
from you.
Rylan.
Very quickly, who would you like to win out of those 4?
Katie, come on, Team Katie.
Michelle.
I love Calum, and he's been my rock. But Team Katie all the way.
Thank you so much for taking part.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, it's been quite stressful.
No, I'm all good.
Here are your best bits.
Do I have any?
Yeah. It's Michelle Visage.
Look at you, Private Benjamin. You look so
I'm a street-savvy New Yorker. Michelle is pretty cool.
I want to be Michelle.
It's gonna be a bumpy run.
What a little bitch, ass.
I think you have to watch your mouth.
What are we saying about
and I'm
men?
not disagreeing.
Firm, fat, strong.
This is the thing. You have to be the one to answer the door. You have to be the one to go to the hatch. Let some of the other people do it. It's so exhausting. This is more than I've ever experienced, ever. I work with drag queens for a living. The world is gonna view gays like that.
Fly that gay pride flag.
I'm not going to shut up because people say, all right, enough with the gay, because that is the voice that needs to keep being heard.
Here's the thing.
That's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Tell me the thing.
This is...
Michelle is fantastic.
I chased girls for so many years.
You don't need to chase. They'll come to you.
Bitch, please, I ain't got time for that.
I'm going to try that.
It's not going to be the same for you.
I finally met my match. Thought about kissing you then.
My time in the Celebrity Big Brother house has been hell wrapped in rainbow paper.
Michelle, thank you. Thank you so much. You've been wonderful. Go see friends and family.
Yay!
I just love her. I really, really do. OK, so that's one housemate down. But who is going to be next out of the door? Are you ready to find out? Of course you are. It's time to talk to the house. Celebrity Big Brother house, this is Emma. Calum. Katie Hopkins. Katie Price. Keith. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 5 days, the British public have been voting for their winner. I can now reveal the housemate with the fewest votes, and in 4th place is...
Take care. Look after yourselves. Good luck, Katie.
Keith,
well
it's
done.
time to leave the Celebrity Big Brother house. Please say your goodbyes.
Say hi to Maria, mate. We'll see you soon, all right?
What is going on?
Oh, no.
Thank you. I will. Step, deep breath.
Keith, you have
got it,
come
mate.
Take care.
forth.
It's been a pleasure.
Please leave the Celebrity Big Brother
Oh,
house.
it's been a pleasure.
Wait for the music, yeah?
I will.
Yeah?
Thank you. Take care, yeah? Well done. No, I'm not. Hey. No.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 'Inside the Big Brother house. Whoa-hey! We'll find out after the break. But before that, there are still 3 celebrities left in that house. Only one can be your winner. Voting has reopened. Who will be victorious? It's up to you at home. Here's Marcus. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 6 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win.
I'm not asking for any.
For Calum to win, add 03.
I have.
Well, to be fair...
For Katie Hopkins to win, add 07.
I would say that too.
You have no idea.
For Katie Price to win, add 15.
Minus press coverage.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's live final. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Oh my God!
Hello! We've got Keith in tears already! We haven't even asked him anything. But listen, if you fancy being in tears like Keith, then go
Brother is looking for new housemates to entertain the nation this summer. The prize money has now gone up to £150,000.
So £150,000 could be yours to apply. All you have to do is make a video, upload it and fill in the application form at bigbrotherauditions.com. I'm going to be chatting to Keith, hopefully if he stops crying in a few minutes. And we'll be finding out who's in third place. We'll see you very soon.
Cheers.
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother, the live final. So we're down to the last three housemates. Calum, Katie Hopkins and Katie Price have survived the tears, tantrums and trauma of the last 4 weeks. And what for? To be crowned your Celebrity Big Brother champion, of course. Voting will freeze again in just 4 minutes, so get voting. But for now, we are here with the wonderful Keith Chegwin.
I've recovered, I'm fine now.
I tell you what, you were totes emotion out there.
Oh, I can't tell you, I am so in love with that lady down there. It's just a month away from my missus has been... that's been the worst part. Big Brother's been great. Yeah, you know, apart from all the tantrums.
I was going to say, you went in there for the experience. We heard you say that quite a lot. So what was the experience
Well,
like?
the experience for me, I've always watched Big Brother and thought I'd love to be on it and see what sort I could cope with it. And it has been a nightmare, I'll tell you, from beginning to end. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. But on saying that, and this is going to sound really odd, I've actually quite enjoyed it, which is weird, isn't it? So I would say 70% has been hell, but the other 30% has been bloody brilliant.
I mean, you know, that's obviously, I wouldn't imagine what you would have liked. I would have thought maybe you'd have liked it the other way around. 70% happy and 30% stressed.
Yeah, but I've kept myself busy.
You did say washing, cleaning, cooking. You did say before you went into the house that you're always happy.
Yeah, I am.
But we did see you in tears quite a lot in there.
Yeah, I was.
Was it harder emotionally than you thought it would be?
Yeah, I mean, there are points in the house that you think, oh, my gosh, you know, 5 people have nominated me for eviction week after week or time after time. So they are the tough times, but I'm one of those sort of people who sort of, like, goes away quietly and thinks about it a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm upset by being nominated, it's just think, hang on just a minute, I'm second under Perez for nominations, so it's a bit of a worry. So, and I was accused of being like Mr. Switzerland in there, but my opinion of that is that, you know, I'm happy talking to everybody than nobody.
OK, well, let's talk about Switzerland.
Yeah.
It certainly became your nickname because you sit on the fence, and how dare you?
Because I sat on the fence until it was right not to. I did have a few goes at people and I quite enjoyed it.
Do you know what, Keith? We saw that. Would you like to see it?
Yeah, go on then.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
We were talking about Switzerland. Any bit of conflict, he walks out of the room.
My thought for people who remain neutral, I get a little frustrated because it's like, say something!
Should we come and sit and watch? It's like watching Netflix.
I just don't think he likes confrontation.
You sit on the fucking fence every fucking day.
I don't give a shit, because I can't see people upset.
I see in this house a group of people who want to be loved.
I don't think I should obey you lot and be nasty or cruel just because you want me to do that. Joe, I'm not putting up with it any longer.
Don't be disappointed.
I'm fed up of you having a go at people. Once again, you butt in with your opinion. I haven't finished. Don't fucking turn around and tell me what to do. Keith Chegwin, angry. Oh, my gosh.
So we did see you very calm in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then we saw you get quite agitated at times.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Towards the end.
Yes.
In the beginning, were you biting your tongue at times?
Well, yes, I was biting my tongue because I thought, like, I'll probably sail through this. But eventually I thought, well, no, I'm going to have my say because people were getting a bit over the top.
Were there times when you wanted to explode?
Yes, but I'm the sort of person who sort of take a deep breath and carry on and forget about it. I'm a great believer in, and I tried to do this in the house, even with Katie Hopkins, was that give her the time of day, give her a bit of a chance, wake up the following morning, forget about it and move on.
Yeah.
Because I think you have to in that sort of environment. But don't like it when people take the pee out of other people. That really annoys me.
Yeah.
And that happened on many occasions. And also, I mean, I could be wrong, but I thought there was a lot of acting in there going on.
We'll get.
Is that just me?
We're gonna get to that in a minute. Let's talk about when Cav told you to F off.
Oh yeah.
That did seem to really upset you. And when Cav came out the other day, look at him doing that now. That's not nice, Cav. Come on.
Oh.
He did say that he regretted it.
Yes.
But that seemed to really get to you.
It did, actually, because it sounds an awful thing to say, but when you've got somebody who's drunk all the time, with being a fellow alcoholic, not fellow, but you try and protect people, you try and look after them.
Yeah.
And I know that he was worried about, you know, his recording career and that sort of thing. So you want to sort of look after him in a way. You want to sort of, like, look after him with kid gloves. And I didn't like to see him sort of get into that sort of state. So I wasn't being a nanny, I promise you, but I was just... I mean, there was one time he wanted to walk out of the house and I grabbed hold of him and said, look, are you sure this is what you want to be doing?
Yeah.
And he took a deep breath and came back in. So, yeah, it did affect me that he swore at me like that. But it was his drunken moment and it was just one of those things.
Yeah, that you got over.
Yeah, got over it fine.
What's it like being living in a Hopkins versus Hilton house? Because that's very much been the series.
It's like watching
really.
It's like watching bloody ping pong. It really is. After about sort of like 5 or 6 days, you think, oh, here comes the same old argument. Here comes the same old story. They both have their points. And it's crazy. It really was crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe... I mean, Perez, I could not believe he disappointed me by the end, and I don't want to know him.
We saw you say in the Celebrity Big Brother news tax that you saw a lot of what you didn't like.
Yeah.
Specifically what?
His rudeness, his cruelty.
Oh, just Perez?
Yeah, Perez, yeah.
Right.
His rudeness, his cruelty towards other people, his his disrespect to absolutely everybody. He didn't care. He didn't care whether he kept us awake at night. He didn't care about people's feelings. And it just wore very thin with me eventually.
Right, so you're kind of...
Yeah, I've washed my hands of him. Sorry about that.
Listen, it's been so nice.
Yeah.
I know lots of people are like, you haven't got an opinion, that, you know, you should have an opinion. I think you've been an absolute gentleman. And just because some people are extremely opinionated, why can't you just do what you want to do?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Thank you.
It's Keith Chegwin.
This is our brand new show. We've called it Stars Up Their Arse.
He is a national treasure.
Hey! I promised my mother I'd never take the clothes off ever again.
Oh. You will never see Chegger's Winky again.
Well, you can never find it anywhere.
Can I be the court jester?
That is Keith.
I went to a camouflage shop. Saw 10 people go in, no one come out.
How come?
Doesn't matter.
Mystic Michelle, and just to let you know, I am also a mystic, and to prove it, here is Mystic.
The more stories and the more talks of home, I could feel his sadness come out.
I just don't think he likes confrontation. Perez, I've got a new enemy now. It's him.
Wait. Keith will tolerate all sorts of things, but won't when they push him beyond the point that he's prepared to accept.
From now on, go. Don't goad me. I'm not your father. I'm Keith Chegwin. Don't tell me I'm thinking about morality. I'm just thinking about decency.
Keith ultimately is the one that's playing the biggest game of all.
What a load of bollocks. If you think I'm Switzerland, fuck off. Seriously. Help me!
He is a much-needed breath of fresh air and comic relief.
I feel like I've lost so much weight in this house.
I can't tell you how much I love that man.
Well, hey, Keith.
Well, hey. And a comedy, tragedy. You bastards!
It's like being in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I've never been with such a bunch of nutters in the whole of my life.
I've loved it. Really loved it. Thank you very, very much.
I know you've been dying to do this. Go and see your wife.
Thank you.
I mean, he is just such a nice man. Oh, he cried. OK, so we're nearly there. 3 celebrities left, but not for long. You have made your decision. We're about to find out who you have put in 3rd place. It's time to talk to the house. Celebrity Big Brother house, this is Emma. Calum. Katie Hopkins. Katie Price. The viewers have brilliant.
Good luck, girls. Good luck.
I think we'll still be okay.
For the last 5 days, the British public have been voting for their winner. I can now reveal the housemate with the fewest votes, and in third place is... Come on.
You alright? What?
Come on.
Just keep back with the hand. Come on. Maybe breathe.
Calum. It's time to leave the Celebrity Big Brother house. Please say your goodbyes.
Listen, I'll see you guys outside, okay?
What's going on?
Good luck, you two.
Callum. You silly cowbag.
Callum, you have come third.
I'll take that.
Please leave the Celebrity
Girls, I'll see you
Big
outside.
Brother house.
Okay, button. And then when you when you sit down, undo the button, yeah?
Oh, wow.
Got it?
Yeah,
You got it, Calum? You got your hair? You got your trousers?
we're good.
10, 9, 8,
Good luck, both of you,
7,
yeah?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
save the best till last. Find out what Calum has to say about life in the Celebrity Big Brother house very soon. OK, that's it. Voting has now reopened for the final time. It's between Katie Hopkins and Katie Price, but only one can take the title. For Katie Hopkins to win from a landline call 090 2044 2407 or from a mobile 644 2407. For Katie Price to win from a landline call 090 2044 2415 or from a mobile 644 2415. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's live final. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
That's a nice thing.
Thank you, Get the nice guys!
Okay, I can't get him away from the girls. After the break, we'll be catching up with Calum and we'll find out who you have chosen as your champion. We'll see you very soon. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother, the live final! So, after 31 days, can you believe it? It's come down to Hopkins versus Price. One of them will be your Celebrity Big Brother champion 2015. Lines close for the final time in 3 minutes. So if you still need to vote for your winner, then you haven't got long left. But for now, it's Mr. Cool, Calum!
Thank you, Emma. Thank you very much.
Congratulations!
Oh, goodness.
You came third. You made it to the final. You did the whole thing.
And I'm thrilled to bits with that, but I'm absolutely exhausted.
I bet you are.
But I'm so happy, and I can't thank Big Brother enough for having me. It was a twists and turns here and there, but overall, I'm so thankful and grateful, and it was such a cool thing that I'll never forget.
We're going to get into it very quickly. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
We've got you a little cupcake
Thank
over
you
there.
very much.
It's a bit rubbish, so I'm not going to show it.
It's all good.
Now, before you went in, you said you wanted to change people's perception of you.
Indeed.
What do you think that perception was?
I mean, where do I start, really? I mean, over the years, I've had some highs and some lows. I don't want to beat up on about it again, but I struggled for a time when I went through a pretty hard thing, and it's some ways my own fault, but the perceptions weren't the best. And I took myself out of a public eye for a long time, and I waited till I was stronger and ready and felt good and felt like I become my own man. I had an opportunity to do this, and I questioned myself, but I thought, you know what, go for it. And I went for it, and here I am, and I'm happy.
And I think it's paid off, and I think you can see by the reaction and the fact you've come third, I think you have changed that perception, and everybody thinks you're an absolute gent.
Well, bless you. Thank you very much, Emma. I appreciate
God
that.
bless you,
Yeah,
Calum.
thank you.
You've said that you've always lived alone. That's quite a baptism of fire for communal living. Tell me, what has it been like for you?
It has been so full on, and at points I was concerned that I wasn't getting involved as much as I should, but like you said, I've always lived alone, and whenever it would get too hectic, I'd take myself out of situations and try to just breathe and take a moment, but there's not a chance in there for you to have alone time, you know, and it is so full on. And Perez, non-stop, unfortunately, he's the kind of guy that will walk in a room and clear it, and so you can't find a place to sit or relax, but, you know, you do what you got to do. There he is now.
You were always Mr. Cool in there, but he pushed your buttons a couple of times, didn't he?
He did indeed. Well, I mean, I said to Big Brother in the beginning that I would only kind of lose it if I had reason to lose it, and he gave me reason to lose it, you know, and I lost my temper, and I hate doing that, but a lot of people went to me, nice one, bestie, so it had to be done.
You said that sometimes you would take yourself away. When things got too heated, you would take yourself away and try and calm down.
Yeah.
When other people did that, they got criticism for sitting on the fence.
Yeah.
Why do you think you and Cav, to a certain extent, got away with that labelling of sitting on the fence?
Well,
whereas people like Keith and Katie are kind of, you're not being yourself, you're sitting on the fence, you haven't got an opinion.
Well, I found that, I mean, I was quite flattered in the fact a lot of the housemates would come to me. Yeah, flatmates. I was quite flattered. A lot of housemates would come to me and ask me opinions, and like I would try to put them at peace and try to reassure them and rest their mind. And a few people said I was a peacemaker, and I'm okay with that. You know, if people came to me for advice, I was happy to give it. And if they're going to say I'm calming, then I'm happy to be calm. You know, and I think for that reason they didn't say I was sitting on a fence, because also I lost it and called them a few words that I was quite embarrassed my mother was going to see. But you know, so be it.
Let's talk about the arrival of Katie Price.
Indeed.
She seemed to have a calming effect for a few days on the house. It all seemed to settle down and everyone seemed to get on. What were your initial thoughts when you saw her come in? Because you guys obviously go way back.
Yeah. I was excited that Katie came because it's a breath of fresh air. You're stuck in this environment that is so tense. And it was so weird with this series, I suppose. 2 days in, you know how awkward it was straight away. And you knew for the next month it was going to be like that. Katie came in fresh, and we thought, thank you, it was something else you could talk about and somebody else you could talk to. I was happy to see her come in. Some others weren't, but that was their problem. I have no problem. I think Katie's awesome, and me and her chatted away, and good luck to her, you know?
Did it kind of knock you when you found out that she nominated you a couple of times?
The thing about the house is that that's an easy option, and I get it, you know what I mean? You come in there, you don't want to ruffle feathers. Some people might want to cause a problem, but I don't think Katie genuinely did, and she said it was because she thought I'd be safe. In one way, you're flattered, and the other way, you're thinking that's an easy way out, you know? But I was cool with whatever. I'm so try to be laid back, and it was whatever you got to do, you got to do. And lucky for me, I got voted in, so I was okay with it.
Yeah. Callum, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
You are going to be on Bit on the Side later, so you will have more time to talk.
Cool.
But you have been an absolute gent.
It's been my pleasure.
And thank you so much. Here are your best bits.
Thank you.
It's Callum Best.
You look beautiful.
You look great, babe.
The Calum effect.
When he walks through the bedroom, you do just go, whew, that's a body. That is a body.
I see a great guy.
Thank you.
Who's stunning.
Appreciate
who's funny, sweet, witty.
Thank you very much. You're like Mr. trying to keep the peace.
Yeah. I'm just trying to play it nicely and try to explain it nicely.
Couldn't be more Magnolia if you tried.
The stud that they put in is not doing anything.
So you didn't sound controlling in the kitchen?
Hell no, would I ever, Nadia? I don't need you to keep the peace from me.
You be the dick.
Wait, I'll shove it up your ass.
Don't fucking speak to me like that. If you're gonna talk shit about me, you're a piece of shit and no one likes you.
How much of your inheritance have you blown on this hair?
To answer your question, I got no inheritance. But I was very blessed to be left with a lovely name and a great legacy.
Yes.
Here, hold up.
What the fuck? No, fuck you. He's a really nice guy.
I love the love.
Calum's so sweet.
Oh my God, Calum, that's so gorgeous.
All right, you.
He's good to have around, he's calming, he's easy to talk to.
Love you.
I'll leave here a happy man and saying it was an enjoyable experience, but yet completely draining on your brain.
Thank you very much. It's been my pleasure.
Thank you. Go see
Thank you.
Oh, I just got a couple off Calum. So that's it. The vote lines have closed for the final time this series. There is nothing more that anybody can do. Either Katie Hopkins or Katie Price will be crowned your winner. We will find out who straight after the break. Live final of Celebrity Big Brother. So this is it. It's the moment we have all been waiting for. It's the battle of the Katies. Either Katie Hopkins or Katie Price is about to be crowned your winner. The results are in. It's time to talk to the house. Celebrity Big Brother house. This is Emma. Katie Hopkins. Katie Price. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed.
Just keep breathing. Can you breathe? Breathe.
For the last 5 days, the British public have been voting for their winner.
Well done. Well done.
I can now reveal the housemate with the most votes. And the winner of Celebrity Big Brother is...
It's you. Well done. Well done. There you go. Well done.
It's getting ready for the Katie pause. It's going to be long.
Oh, come on, Emma.
Katie Price!
Oh, my God, I haven't.
Katie Price, you are this year's winner. Stay exactly where you are. We will be speaking to you very soon.
Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Help.
Katie Hopkins, congratulations. You are this year's runner-up.
Are you good? You've got to walk down the middle. You'll be all right.
Oh, no, I'm going to have a panic attack.
Huh?
I'm going to have a panic attack.
No, just keep breathing. All you have to do is walk down some stairs.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your Celebrity Big Brother champion. We're going to be chatting to her a little later on. For now, though, after the break, we're going to be getting up close and personal with Katie Hopkins about her time in the house. This should be interesting. See you very soon. The live final. Now, before the break, you decided that Katie Price was your winner. We're going to be chatting to her shortly. But first, we're joined by our runner-up, Katie Hopkins. I've got to say, Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Because who would have thought this would have happened?
No one. Not even me. No way. No way.
Especially on launch night. You came out of that eye, and my God, did you get booed?
I did. I think I was the most hated housemate in the history of people going into the house. So knowing that, I guess sometime in there we found that out.
But you kind of thrive off that, don't you?
Yeah, that's a territory I know. Yeah. That's a territory I own. I stand up for what I believe in. I still believe all those things. I am a tough old bird, but I am used to the booze. I wear big old boots. I wear the gear and I'm good.
Boot boots.
I wear boot boots because it allows me to be a tougher old bird.
Yeah. When you came out, though, still booze, but quite a few cheers.
Yes, I know. I'm not so good with that whole thing.
I was going to say, we found her Achilles heel. She doesn't like compliments.
No, and all these years of people calling me horseface, Princess Anne, you look like the white chicks, you've got a big nose, they kind of totally missed the point, which is that if you're nice to me, that crucifies me every time.
Take that suit of armour off and take those boots off, and how nice is it to hear those cheers?
Yeah, no, it's really kind, and it is great to come
The
second.
hands are starting. We've noticed this in the house.
There's a lot of hands.
Let's talk about your plan going into the house. Did you have one? Were you planning to be controversial Katie, or was it, do you know what, let's show the UK the side that they don't know?
Oh, no. No, it would be much more about being consistent, saying the same things I've always said, being true to myself, which is that I am quite tough. My opinions are quite hard. I am fairly to the right. I'm not a loony left-winger. But fortunately, Celebrity Big Brother had been kind enough to place a complete and utter twat in the house, so I was able to look less of one.
We'll talk about the person I kind of think you might be talking about in just a minute. But the Perez show.
Yeah,
you know, it was a pretty big thing, to be honest. And Hilton versus Hopkins has been a very big thing. So what has it been like starring in the Perez show?
I like to see it more as a Perez making complete tit of himself at most times. And I think it was good that I was in there in order to kind of be his adversary, to take him on, to pick up his bunny and smash it against the wall. And any time that I felt he was picking on someone, doing something unkind, putting down my best friend Alexander, being a bully, I would take him on. And I kind of enjoyed that role.
So if Perez had not have been in there, what Katie Hopkins would we have seen?
Yeah, I mean, if Perez hadn't been there, very likely I would have still been everybody's least favourite person and a complete cow.
So he's kind of, as much as you don't like him, he's done you a favour, maybe.
Yeah, he's done me a favour, because probably if he wasn't the biggest twat, I may have been the second biggest twat. So that could have happened. And I could see that all the way through, to be fair.
OK, we saw him stage a walkout.
Oh, yes.
You seemed really happy.
I was super happy. I felt like I'd slayed the dragon. I felt like I was the White Knight in shining armour. I was kind of, yes, that's it. We've got rid of the complete knob end. And then you guys gave him the power of information and sent him back. And for that, I blame you.
Me personally?
You personally.
Do that to me, just so I feel like you've really given it to me.
I blame you.
OK. How did he affect you? Really and genuinely, when he came back into the house?
It's just like, for all the ladies in the house and some gentlemen that live with ladies, it's like having thrush, except there's no pill for it and there's no cream. You can't get rid of it. It's irritating every day. There's no scratch you can itch. There's no way you can cure it. It's there all the time, and it just makes you want to do this.
But did you enjoy having a sparring partner? Because as much as you say you don't like him, I think you'd have obviously come across probably as the worst one in the group had he not have been there. But at times, Katie, you did seem to enjoy it in the fact that you were running around the garden like it was Benny Hill.
Yeah, you need a sparring partner in the house.
But did you know that the two of you were making great TV, so you did it even more?
No. I think it was always a case of if I felt he ever went for someone that wasn't prepared to stand up for themselves, because a lot of people just want to be loved, I would take him on every time.
But what is wrong? You did seem to target people who wanted to be loved, who didn't have an opinion.
Oh, for goodness sake.
But what is wrong with that?
Oh, you can't just... That's not about being in the Big Brother house. There's too many people sitting on the fence.
But
too many people wanting to be loved.
It's not just being in the Big Brother house. It's life. If you can be extremely opinionated, then they can be the other end of the spectrum.
Switzerland!
And be less opinionated.
Switzerland.
That's life, Katie.
That's not life, that's Switzerland right there. You can't continuously sit on the fence. You have to say, I'm calling this one.
But they didn't sit on the fence all the time.
Most of the time.
They did stand up to you at times.
But then they would say, I don't care about winning this, and then the minute they were nominated, they were crushed underfoot.
But does that matter? Does that
really
mean that
mattered to
they
me.
wanted to win it, or does that mean that they want to be liked? There's nothing wrong with being liked. Just because you don't like compliments doesn't mean there's anything wrong with wanting to be liked.
I think too many people were going under the parapet in order not to be nominated. Because let's remember, all the way through this, we've been nominated. I've been nominated every damn time. I've packed more suitcases than a concierge in a hotel.
Yeah.
So I've been nominated,
but
nominated,
is that because
nominated,
you're
nominated.
constantly thinking of the game?
No.
Whereas maybe they're
That's
not
just because
thinking
I'm
of the
ballsy
game.
and I will not allow other people to be targeted by a complete twat of an American. That is not what I'm going to do. Whereas other people go under the parapet, safe, 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 and make it through to the end. And that's just not my style.
Oh, you did make it through to the end.
I know.
But you were ballsy.
I was ballsy.
And opinionated and sometimes rude.
And I had stuff to say, unlike Pricey, who frankly has been boring as hell.
She stood up to you, though.
Not much.
Listen,
boring.
As much as we've gone at it right now, I do think you've been phenomenal. And as much as you infuriate me on telly, I love meeting you in person.
Thank you.
You have been great. Here are the best bits.
It's Katie Hopkins.
Tonight, you will pass judgment on the rest of the celebrity housemates.
I'd rather stay here than go out there with that bunch of freaks.
I really, really like Katie Hopkins, and she likes to get her opinions black and white.
Some little child in Indonesia probably made that.
Well, it's a job. Do you like fat people? Do you like unemployed people?
She'll never bite her tongue.
You're like the ADHD kid that didn't get their meds. All I hear you do is moan. It's too hot, it's too cold, you didn't sleep.
Where's Knobhead?
You don't know your shapes.
Till I taught her, yeah.
Can be harsh and incredibly cruel to people.
I'm not in here to make friends. I don't care.
You are pathetic.
Woo!
Basha said she's bloody rude.
It's better to enjoy yourself and be a grumpy old bastard.
Oh,
screw you! Don't lecture us on morality.
Don't fucking turn around and tell me.
Don't tell
what
me.
To do.
We don't know who the real Pricey isn't here yet. You are boring in here.
Boring old slag, fuck off!
Just whip out your dick, Katie, and I'll suck that.
It's bigger than yours, honey bunny. It's bigger than yours.
She's funny, she's witty.
Stop being pervert!
She's funny. Katie's funny.
Did you used to have a stinky vagina?
No, I never have.
Mine's like a battered old daffodil. No! My time in the house has been like a good book. It's had a good start, a strong middle, but a brilliant end. It's a bit Thatcher.
You have made it, honestly, an incredible series.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go and see your hubby.
I can't see my husband.
Okay. So you have chosen your champion. Are you ready to meet her? Let's talk to the house for the final time. Katie Price.
What is going on?
Congratulations, you are the winner of Celebrity Big Brother. Prepare yourself.
Hold on, can I leave my
Your
lipstick?
public awaits.
Congratulations, Katie Price. You are the winner. Please leave the Celebrity Big Brother house.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Breathe.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
welcome your winner, Katie Price! Now, we've just been talking in the break, and you just can't believe it, can you?
I don't understand.
You almost started crying just.
Because I don't understand.
Why don't you understand?
Because I don't.
We love you!
Tell me why, though. Why do you think that you shouldn't win it?
Because I went in with a medical problem, so I've been on antibiotics and painkillers, which is, you know, I haven't been 100% well, you guys know, so I think I've been boring. So I don't know why I'm here.
Well, I think you've come across as a normal woman who has quite a few kids.
Just enough. I know, I miss them so much.
And who lives life. And you've spoken up when you've needed to speak up, and you've kept your cool, and you've maintained your dignity when you needed to as well.
Sometimes.
He looks really pleased.
Yes,
Keith. You went in 10 days afterwards, and we've seen people recently say that, you know, you shouldn't win it because you haven't really been in there from the beginning. Were you aware that some people were a bit funny about you coming in late?
Well, absolutely. I mean, I was at home watching the show myself because you guys have asked me to go in many times, and I'm like, I'm so glad I'm not in that house. It's crazy. And then I get a phone call, and then I get 3 days' notice, and then I'm in there. I mean, it's a crazy house. It was a crazy house, and I can't believe I've been in there 3 weeks. But I think, you know, OK, I didn't go in the beginning, but, you know, I still spent 3 weeks in there.
Yeah.
So it is a bit unfair, but it's not my fault that I was put in late.
You've said that you've had a medical problem, and I'm looking at your boobs as I say it. And we've seen it in the show as well. And you've said that maybe that's why you've been a bit quieter. What Katie Price would we have seen, do you think? Would it have been different?
No, well, I'm still me, but I mean, you know, if there's arguments and stuff, like, if there's, like, for example, Kate said about it's ironic that a fat kid can choke on lettuce. There was comments like that, and normally I'd be like, don't take the piss out of a fat kid, because I've got one and he's big for a reason. It's things like that I just didn't say anything to, because I just couldn't be bothered, didn't have the energy to argue about it.
When you went into the house, I thought it was great, actually, that you went in there, you had history with a couple of people, but you kind of put everything aside and said, let's wipe the slate clean and start from the beginning. Was that difficult for you to kind of try and look at people from you know, a clean slate?
Well, no, like Alicia, we sort of had a past together, and she's lovely, and we cleared it up. But now I'm out of here, I said, like, because I want to find new friends who are loyal. And I went in the house hoping I'd find new friends that are loyal. But I said, I'll only find that out when I come out the house. Right. If people have been really bitching, backstabbing me, then I don't want their friendship.
Do you think you've made any genuine friends in there? Keith? Who do you think you can trust in there, and who do you think you couldn't?
I definitely trusted Keith. I mean, I don't know what you showed, but all we've done was talk about horses and carrot, just like general stuff. I know, he's so lovely.
We've seen you have a really lovely relationship.
I'll just follow him around like a sheep. I'm like, where are you going, Keith? You know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's been shown, I've no idea. Cammy, she's into horses. I just hope she hasn't been bitchy about me. Michelle, I hope she hasn't as well, because, you know...
What about Perez? He was obviously a prickly housemate. Not many people got on with him. You did, though. It seemed to not bother you.
Perez doesn't bother me. In fact, everyone's got their own personalities in every different way. And I've met Perez before, and he's always been a nice guy. But people got to understand, when you're cooped up like that, it does drive you nuts. You know, it's boring. There's absolutely nothing to do. And that was his way of expressing it. But, yeah, again, I don't know what's been shown.
Did you feel pressure from the others because you were friends with him?
I didn't feel any pressure.
Did you feel awkward or uncomfortable being around them?
No, and I wouldn't put myself in that situation. If I want to do something, I'd do it. But I'm a very, very laid-back person, and I'm very chilled out. So I'm quite tolerant in a lot of ways, yeah.
We did see you... we saw you keep you calm, but then we did see you go up against Katie Hopkins quite a few times.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. I mean, she spoke about Harvey, obviously, and transport. She spoke about ADHD. There was a few times that we in the CBB news task we saw you. Do you think that she was kind of going at you for a reason because she kind of wanted to dig in there.
See, I like Kate. You know, I went in there wanting to. I've done a full circle with her. I've seen she's got a real soft side to her, a real loving side, but then she's got this other side to her. I like the soft side, and yeah, maybe she did try and push my buttons at times, but I don't know. But when she did, if it's anything about my family or personal, then of course I'm going to react. Yeah. But I don't care anything being said about me personally because I don't care about that. But I think I spoke up when I needed to, especially about, well, I don't know what you've shown, so...
You didn't rise, which was brilliant. Yeah. And I think we've seen a really, really great side to you that we maybe hadn't seen before. And you do deserve to win. And thank you so much for taking part. And I don't think it matters that you went in 10 days late.
You haven't got any best bits.
Here are your best bits!
Katie.
Celebrities, you have a new housemate.
Oh dear.
Let the fun begin.
Thought I'd bring a bit of glamour.
And where have you put your boobs, Pricey?
The surgeon's table.
So down to earth.
Did Alex like it up the ass? I could not put enough up there. Kieran and Jane fucked in my stables.
It's really weird that you want to tell others about what you did.
Sadly, she's very Magnolia, apart from a deep and exceptional tan.
Don't know why, but I'm dreading leaving because of what I've probably said in here.
Let's make a pact from this day on for you not to talk about your exes.
She's still playing the game. We don't know who the real Pricey isn't here yet. Why didn't you balls up and say what you were asked to say?
I think you're playing a massive game. All you do is argue and take the limelight.
You are boring in here.
Boring old slag! Fuck off! Don't mess with the Pricey. It does push on.
Being in this house, I think you should work as a team.
I love how honest KP is.
Now get out my fucking dress.
All right.
Lip balm, Bonnie.
Yeah, Katie Price. You got a pretty vagina.
One thing I want to remind you is, never underestimate the Pricey.
Well done.
Thank you.
Believe it, you did it. Go sit down there.
Thanks.
So there you have it. You have crowned Katie Price the winner of Celebrity Big Brother. She's going to be joining Rylan along with the rest of the housemates on Bit on the Side right after this. And that, my friends, promises to be some reunion. It has certainly been an eventful 4 weeks, I think you'll agree. So let's take one last look at all the bust-ups, bitching and bonkers behaviour that has made this one unforgettable series.
Once upon a time, 14 celebrity housemates entered the most controversial house in the kingdom, and all was well.
You right?
Oh, God, another fit one.
Tell you what, I'm looking forward to see how this goes.
But the drama soon unfolded.
Seriously, Jeremy, that's not okay.
Why are you crying?
Come here.
I am not safe with him in this house.
You are going
One
home.
thing that woman likes is a good flogging.
Shut the fuck up.
What I have decided from your answer is...
Yes!
I'm not going to waste another minute talking to you.
Big Brother has no choice than to remove you from the house.
He just now literally made me so afraid for my life. I'm not nominating. I'm not doing fucking jack shit else.
Alexander has decided to leave the Big Brother house.
Despicable human being.
The darkness spread across the land as our housemates began to rage.
There's some people in the house that are gunning for an argument.
No, hang on a minute. Don't play a big game with me.
I'm sorry because you're thick. Fuck you.
No,
little girl. Yeah.
Anything you say means nothing to me because you mean nothing to me.
Don't come at me and tell me to make out with Chloe.
You carry on sashaying that pathetic little ass of yours. Screw you.
She thinks it's her show, but it's not. It's the Perez show.
Perez! Enough! Stop!
I don't want to be here.
Such a knob.
If he was my child, I'd shut him in his bedroom.
If I were your child, I'd kill myself.
You call us the mean girls? Well, you're a fucking scumbag.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
I am not going over the same shit.
Perez is playing a fucking game.
Did you not see what happened to Alex?
You sit on the fucking fence every fucking day.
Fuck off, a lot of you.
I'll shove it up your ass.
Excuse me?
I said I'll shove it up your ass.
Don't fucking speak to me like that.
I don't care about you. I don't even like you. I just said I don't like
you. Don't bother talking to me for this in this fucking time, you cunt.
And tears were shed as emotions ran high.
Don't cry, don't cry.
It's okay, Katie.
I really want to go home. I'm sorry.
Another one bites the fucking dust.
You stop it right now. Don't you dare.
Wait.
But not all was grim in this twisted fairy tale.
This is our brand new show. It stars up their arse.
Did Alex like it up the ass?
I could not put enough up there.
Oh, God!
I am a producer's wet dream.
I do not want people judging the gay community on this ass.
I fit in the most with Nadia.
How hot is it, Calum?
Oh!
I'm gonna take you to church.
Michelle is pretty cool. Tell me the thing.
Do we look cute together?
I will leave here knowing you and I will be friends for fucking a long
He's
time.
trying to penetrate, which is cool.
What?
And in the final chapter, joy reigned throughout the land.
Good night, finalists.
Cheers, everyone. Well done, all of you.
Has the twisted fairy tale lived up to everything you hoped it would?
No, it's been shit.
Yes!
Oh my goodness, it's exhausting just watching that 3 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back in the summer with a whole new crop of housemates. But for now, please welcome back your winner, Katie Price.
Table, you've been evicted.
No.
You must leave in 3.
I won't go.
2.
Never.
1.
You can't make me. Oh, you can.
Celebrity Big Brother, sponsored by Gumtree.